We're Nicki and Carlo and we live in Positano, Italy, except we also just bought a house in Tuscany, which we're currently renovating, so we live there too. Join us as we turn this house and olive grove into a dream home and get to grips with living in two different parts of Italy. I'm off on a little adventure this week. I am going to Capri and I'm going to stay there for a while. Now I'm probably going to stay 2 nights. I could stay 4 nights. I don't know if I've got time to stay 4 nights. I've got to come back and do other things here. But I'm just about to walk down to the port. I've got my bag, I've got a few little outfits, my computer, and I'm going to walk down because I think I'll get less sweaty and worn out if I walk down rather than if I climb up the steps to the road. And hopefully I will get to the port not too drippy, wet and soggy. Now, if you saw me sniff my bag just then before I left, that is because I've just pulled this bag out of the wardrobe and it's smelling a little bit musty, a little bit mouldy. It's not really ideal, but it's the nicest bag I've got at the moment. If anybody's got any tips on how to get the smell of mould, it sounds awful, doesn't it? There's like the musty smell out of my bag. It's a leather bag, so I can't just stick it in the washing machine. So if anybody's got any tips for me, I'd be very, very grateful. Okay, I've got on the ferry. What I didn't tell you was Elizabeth's coming! So we've jumped on the last ferry from Positano, which leaves at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It takes half an hour to get to Capri. And once we get there, we will explain why we're going and what we are doing and where we are staying. Because it's all quite exciting. Yeah, mystery! Okay, here we are. We are at the luxury Villa Excelsior Parco 5-star hotel in Capri. So, why are we here?
So we are here because I had a booking.
Yes.
From a wonderful person who booked a trip to Italy. And she booked also a boat tour with me. And then at a certain point in February, she contacted me because she had to cancel the whole trip.
Right.
And logically, I refunded the money and the boat and canceled everything. But she booked this not refundable
room.
Stay here. And when we were chatting and I helped her a little bit, emailing back and forth, she told me, I want to give it to you like a gift because I know you are friend with Nicki and I would love to invite you both to enjoy this special place. And now here we are.
So here we are. So we've known about this since March. It was maybe confirmed in April. And we can stay here for 4 nights if we like in this beautiful hotel. We've actually just walked in. So we've been brought into this little garden area, which is lovely. And we've been given drinks and crisps and nuts and olives. And we haven't seen our room yet, but we're about to go on a little tour of the hotel and go and see what the rest of it's like.
Yes, and we had a lovely chat with the concierge, Emanuele, who just tried to explain us something which we haven't seen already in Capri.
Yeah, yeah.
Which was funny because whenever he said, do you know this? Yes. Have you been there? Yes. We did. Yes.
Yes.
Do you know this?
Yes.
So logically for us, it's just that we just want to have time together and enjoy and see friends.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is probably the first time ever that it's you and me with no children, no dogs, no men.
Yes.
So yeah, and we're gonna just have fun and relax and
Yes.
enjoy ourselves and maybe meet some friends as well. We'll see. We'll just take it easy. So first of all, this is the roof terrace, and it has lots of sitting areas, sun lounges, and this beautiful jacuzzi. Let's look at the view from up here. So it's a little bit humid today, but Vesuvius is right in front of us there. You can just about make out the tip of it through the haze. Over in the distance we have Punta Campanella and Sorrento, Massalobrenza, and then if I swing round very slowly, we've got the port Marina Grande, Capri town up at the top there, and then we're overlooking some lemon groves this way. Beautiful roof terrace, and there's nobody here. And from here we've also got a great view looking down over the garden and the swimming pool. Buonasera.
Hello.
Welcome to our room.
Hi, you 5-star.
We've been upgraded as well. So this is the corridor and the office area here with books to read. It's actually a really interesting one on Capri movies. I'll probably have a look at that afterwards.
I love that there's so many books.
Yeah, yeah. And if you'd like to come through, we have a lovely little bathroom here. Nice big shower. And then this is our bedroom, which is lovely. I haven't done a pillow test yet. There's different pillows. There's the harder one and the softer one, and that's the way it should be, because some people like hard pillows and some people like me like soft pillows.
And
so
I like the hard pillow.
Oh, well, there you go then. And then we have this fantastic terrace. Look at this. Ta-da! With a jacuzzi with hot water. It's bath-like. I want to get in that. I can't wait to get in that. And we've got a double sun lounger. This is lovely.
Yeah, that's
Look at
really
this. It's
nice.
really nice, isn't it?
That's really nice.
Really lovely.
And I love the view.
Yes, I love the view. Every time I come to Capri, I'm always fascinated by this building here. And now we've got it right in front of us. And I'm sure this time I can actually find out what it is. But it's lovely. You can see all the boats in the harbour. Oh, and you can see the pool from here as well. This hotel is a 10-15 minute walk from the main port of Capri, and it's about a 5-minute drive up to the centre of Capri town. They have a free shuttle service that will pick you up and take you back and forth whenever you need to go. What else do I need to tell you? It's beautiful. We are ready. For the pool. Let's go to the pool. Seeing as Elizabeth has a very, very, very short amount of time here, we've got to try and do as many things as possible in that amount of time. Oh, look how exciting. A little bridge going over to the pool. Isn't this lovely? This shower, such a great idea. It's all jasmine and it is so perfumed. It's such a beautiful place to have a shower. I sort of wish I hadn't washed my hair this morning. So I'm not going to get my hair wet now, but if I did, I'd be under there. And just past the pool bar, there is a little gym area. It's good to know. when we arrived and we got into the port, we went over to see our friends Stefano and Wendy, who have Capri Boats, which is one of the boat companies, and they immediately invited us out for pizza tonight. So Elizabeth's just organising with them what time to meet, and we're gonna get ready and go and meet them for dinner.
Giornata caldo, adesso
Oggi
aria...
un po', sì, è buono, abbiamo fatto il bagno in piscina.
The hotel has a free shuttle service that takes you down to the port, up to Capri, wherever you want to go, and they're little electric cars, which is lovely. We're in the port area. We're very near the Darsena port, which is the private port that way, and we're eating at Lo Zodiaco, and they have this lovely outdoor dining area here, which is right on the harbour front, and this is where we're going to be eating.
So we have been friends with Stefano and Wendy for 15 years, yeah, for sure. And normally we never have time, because when they have a boat which comes to Positano, they just call me, can you help the skipper? Or when I have a boat coming to Capri, I call them. But we never meet. The last time we were chatting before, the last time I saw them was on my wedding.
Yeah,
and they really stayed with us, but now we will have dinner for the first time.
Finally,
Yeah, it's
for
lovely.
a long time. Yeah. It's 5:45 in the morning. Why are you dressed?
Because I have to go to work.
Really? Couldn't they have done without you for a day?
No, unfortunately no.
You're leaving me here all on my own.
But you're going to meet other friends. No, I'm sad, but I'm very thankful for what we did yesterday. It was lovely.
Yeah.
It was just like recharging.
We didn't have time to use the jacuzzi on the balcony.
No, but we did the pool.
I know.
It was lovely. And we had a lovely dinner with friends.
Yeah.
And we had a morning hug.
Yeah.
And now I can leave.
And she's left me. I'm all alone. I think I might as well try and get a bit more sleep. It is only 10 to 6 in the morning still, and I've been awake since probably about 4:15. I am hyper aware of all the noises, because in our house in Positano and in Tuscany, we're quite far from the road, so I don't hear any traffic noises. And I usually sleep with earplugs in, just to sort of dampen the noise of Carlo snoring and the dog scratching and getting up and moving around and going in and out the cat flap. And I must have about 50 pairs of earplugs at home, and in various bags, everywhere apart from the one bag that I brought with me yesterday. I just didn't think to put them in my bag because I haven't travelled for so long. I've got out of the habit of all my stuff that I normally bring with me. So I think the first thing I'm going to do when I go out this morning is go to a pharmacy and try and buy some earplugs so I get a good night's sleep tonight. And I'm just going to try and sleep for a bit more now, because it's a bit too early to do anything really. Well, I didn't get any more sleep. I tried for about an hour, and I just tossed and turned and decided to maybe try again this afternoon. So I've been editing for the last hour. It's now nearly 8 o'clock, and I might think about getting up and getting ready for the day. I actually got a box of bathroom goodies to open, and I was waiting because I wanted to open it with you and show you what was in it. And I've been sitting there thinking, what if there's a pair of earplugs in there? I'm going to be so upset with myself for not opening it last night. Let's go and see. Right, these are apparently all of their products. It's a beautiful box. Oh wow, oh look at those, aren't they lovely? Look at the size of that, it's huge. Vanity set. So there's earplugs in here. body scrub. Ooh, ooh, how lovely. What a beautiful little set. Well, for somebody who normally doesn't eat much breakfast, I've got a lot of stuff to get through on my own. I used to be really scared of travelling by myself and staying in a hotel by myself, but then about 10 years ago I forced myself to take a trip I actually went to Stockholm, I went to Sweden, stayed in Gävle with a friend for a few nights, and then went to Stockholm by myself and stayed in a hotel by myself, and I had to go out and eat in restaurants by myself, and I thought I was so brave to do that. And since then I haven't really had the chance to do it again. So here I am now alone in Capri with the most enormous breakfast, feeling very guilty because I feel like I should be sharing it with somebody. But I'm going to enjoy these next couple of days here by myself and just be a proper adult and be one of those single ladies travelling alone. I wish Carla was here with me, but unfortunately I don't think the dogs would be welcome here. But that's fine, it's nice to have some time apart as well. Right, let's go to Capri town. And I got myself a pair of earplugs. I will sleep tonight. I'm now slowly walking down the Via Krupp, which is the little pathway that winds down to the Marina Piccola. It was closed, I think, since the mid-70s and opened up again just 2 years ago. So it's really nice to be able to walk down here. There's a really big seagull here. The key thing to do, of course, is to stop and look over the edge every now and again. Look at that. And there's the pathway winding all the way down there. While I'm alone, because there doesn't seem to be anyone else around on this little section of the pathway, I just want to dedicate this video to Angela, the wonderful, lovely lady who gifted this trip to Capri to me and Elizabeth. It's such a shame that you couldn't come and do this yourself, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying this video. I'm trying to show you as much as I can through my eyes so that you can enjoy my time here as well as you can for not being here, if you see what I mean. Such a generous thing to do. I'm really sorry that you couldn't get a refund on your hotel room, but then again, sorry, not sorry. I'm having a lovely time here and I'm doing it all for you, Angela. Thank you. So I'm nearly at the Marina Piccola now, and I'm heading to Bagni Internazionali, which is one of the beach clubs down there, to meet my friend Susan for lunch. And now I'm back in the hotel for the afternoon, and I'm just going to sit here for a while, relax, take it all in, and probably drift off for a little nap. Now this is a tradition that I started with my brother years ago. When we stay in those hotels, we have to have room service with club sandwiches and fries. Perfect for tonight. I've decided that tomorrow I'm going to go home. I could have stayed another day, I could have stayed another 2 days, but I don't have much time when I get back to Positano to spend with Sky before I'm off on my next adventure. And I've got a few things to do there, so rather than swan around here relaxing, I'm going to go back home and get stuff done. I've just had to come back inside. I'm going to have to sit on the bed and eat it because a massive seagull swooped down and nearly stole my sandwich, and I'm not having that, so I'm going to sit here where it's safer. I slept really well last night. I slept for 9 hours solid, which is brilliant. I feel completely refreshed and recovered now. So I'm heading into Capri town. I need to pick up a couple of gifts, and then I'm gonna head back down to the hotel and chill for a bit before heading home. So if you haven't been here before, Capri town itself is actually way above the port. So you need to get the road up to the town. And then from here onwards, it becomes completely pedestrianised. So the cars all stop in this area, and then from here you have to walk. So at least you don't have to bother with traffic when you're in the town centre. So this is where the funicular comes up. It's always very busy here because there's a viewpoint as well, all the way down to the port. So right below me here, you can see the track for the funicular train, which comes from the port up to the town centre. There's normally a bit of a queue to get onto it, but it's definitely the quickest way to get up because the road gets blocked very easily. This is the Piazzetta di Capri, sort of like the main meeting place where there's some very expensive cafes. Elizabeth and I sat down and had the most expensive coffee and breakfast of our life here last year. And let me just quickly give you an idea. If you haven't been to Capri, it's a small island. It's divided into, let's say, 5 areas. There's the port, which is obviously where you're going to come into by ferry, the only way to get here, unless you've got a helicopter. And then there's Capri town, where we are now, which is about 10 minutes by car from the port. Then there's the town of Capri, which is further up. And then you have the Marina Piccola, which is this small port, which is over on the other side of the island. At the very top of the island, there's Monte Solaro, which is the highest point, and you can get a chairlift, like a ski lift, that goes all the way up from Capri to the top of Monte Solaro. From there, you can get the chairlift back down, or you can walk down. And at the very top there's a cafe and a viewpoint with beautiful views. And it is worth hiking down from there if you have the right shoes on, because it's not the smoothest path. I used to work in a store that sold Emilio Pucci, and I still have one thing left, which is actually in my bag right now. Let me show you. This, which is what I keep my microphones in, and this was actually a Pucci bikini bag. Don't have the bikini anymore, but that's very useful. Now I'm vaguely looking for a t-shirt with Capri on it, but I think I'm in the wrong area because these t-shirts here are going to be far too expensive. I think I need to head down to the port and find something down there. But there is one that I've seen that I might go and have another look at. Now I quite like that one, and the price isn't bad. And I'm now walking back down to this hotel, and I'm attempting to. There are little alleyways that lead all the way back down, and hardly anybody does them, so it's quite a nice peaceful walk. just gone midday. I'm back down in the hotel and I've decided I'm going to get the 3 o'clock ferry, which gives me a couple of hours to sit here, have a swim, enjoy the beauty of this garden and pool area. Do you know what it is? That's the colour that I wanted to do a pool in Tuscany. Absolutely love that green. I just think it's so beautiful and mysterious. And I'm just going to soak up the atmosphere here for a while and head down to the port and catch the ferry back home. I'm just packing up to leave. My ferry is leaving in about an hour and a half. I've got plenty of time. Literally only about 5 minutes drive from the port, but I thought I would get everything ready and so I don't have to rush basically. I just wanted to say once again a massive thank you to Angela for giving Elizabeth and me this opportunity, and I've really enjoyed myself here. The hotel's beautiful and it's been really interesting to be a tourist in Capri, like in the area that I live in, rather than a resident, rather than coming here for work or something. So it's been quite fun. And I think I might talk more about that with Elizabeth in Wednesday's video. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this little vacation to Capri with me, and we will see you back home again next week.